This part of the test will measure your listening ability when it comes to the conversations and lectures in academic settings. You will listen to a recording, and then answer questions about it. You will be able to take notes while listening, and you can listen to the recording only once. The questions must be answered in the presented order. During the exam, you will not be allowed to go back to the previous question. Now listen to the lecture.
Venus has long captivated both scientists and the general public because it is our neighboring planet. Today we'll explore how this fascinating universe came to be, as well as some of its unique features. The solar nebula, a cloud of gas and dust that existed about 4.6 billion years ago, can be used to determine the beginnings of Venus, as with all the other planets in our solar system. The Sun and the planets that orbit it were formed throughout time from this solar nebula. Venus, the second planet from the Sun, was finally created as a result of gravitational forces and particle collisions. Let's now concentrate on some distinctive qualities of Venus. Venus is only a little smaller than Earth in size, having a diameter of 12,104 kilometers. It has a cloud cover of sulfuric acid droplets and a dense atmosphere primarily made of carbon dioxide. The surface of the planet is mostly flat, made up of volcanic plains with a few mountainous areas and impact craters strewn around. Despite having a comparable size, mass, and composition to Earth, Venus is frequently referred to as Earth's twin, despite having a vastly different environment and climate. Venus's rotation is one of its most noticeable features. Venus rotates on its axis in a retrograde motion, which means it spins against the direction of its orbit around the Sun, unlike Earth and the majority of other planets. A Venetian day is longer than its year, which lasts around 225 Earth days, as a complete rotation takes about 243 Earth days. Although the precise reason for Venus's unusual rotation is still unknown, some scientists think that a large collision in the past may have played a role. Venus is quite hot, which is another feature worth mentioning. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, hotter even than Mercury, which is closest to the Sun. With surface temperatures that average approximately 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius. The dense carbon dioxide atmosphere's greenhouse effect, which traps the Sun's heat, is the main source of this high temperature. This information serves as a sobering reminder of the possible repercussions of unchecked greenhouse gas emissions to us here on Earth. Venus has 90 times more atmospheric pressure than Earth, in addition to being extremely hot. This extreme pressure is comparable to the pressure that exists around 3,000 feet, 914 meters, beneath the surface of the Earth's oceans. The combination of tremendous pressure and temperature on Venus's surface make it a very hostile environment. Let's now quickly go through several characteristics Venus does not share with Earth. First, Venus is assumed to lack a worldwide magnetic field because of its sluggish rotation and potentially an iron core structure. Second, Venus does not appear to have plate tectonics, perhaps as a result of its thick crust and high surface temperature. Venus is a fascinating planet that provides important information on how planets in our solar system create and develop. We can uncover Venus's enigmatic past and acquire valuable lessons that apply to our own world by comprehending the peculiar features of the planet, such as its retrograde rotation and severe environment. This information serves as a sobering reminder of the possible repercussions of unchecked greenhouse gas emissions to us here on Earth. We can uncover Venus's enigmatic past and acquire valuable lessons that apply to our own world by comprehending the peculiar features of the planet, such as its retrograde rotation and severe environment.
Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Good morning, Professor Johnson. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with the coursework.
Oh, I understand. Our class does cover a lot of material, but I'm confident you'll get the hang of it.
I hope so. I've been having trouble with the recent assignment on climate change.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can also visit my office hours for further clarification.
Thank you. Could you briefly explain the relationship between CO2 emissions and global warming?
Sure. CO2 emissions trap heat within the Earth's atmosphere, leading to an increase in global temperatures.
Is that the main cause of climate change, or are there other factors involved?
While CO2 emissions are a major contributor, there are other factors, such as deforestation and methane emissions from livestock, that also contribute to climate change.
That makes sense. It's just that all these factors combined make it seem like an insurmountable challenge.
I can see how it may feel that way, but it's important to stay optimistic and work towards a solution. There are already innovative efforts being made to address this issue.
I appreciate your perspective, Professor. I'll try to remain hopeful and do my part in finding solutions.
That's the spirit. Keep up the good work, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need further assistance. There are already innovative efforts being made to address this issue.